Children, let us discuss about the new chapter circle. You have studied in 9th class that a circle is a collection of all points in a plane which are at a constant distance from a fixed point. You have also studied various terms related to a circle like radius, center, chord, segment, sector, etc. Now let us revise once again in short. Now what is circle here? Circle is a collection of all the points in a plane which are at a fixed distance from a fixed point in a plane. See here it is a circle and here there are points. All the points on the circle are at a fixed distance from a fixed point, and here you consider the fixed point is O, and that fixed point is called the center, and the fixed distance is called the radius. And also you know that the line segment joining the center and any point on the circle is also called a radius of the circle. See here in the figure you can see here O is the center and OA is the radius. What is OA here? It is a line segment joining the center O and a point on the circle. So what is radius here? The line segment joining the center and any point on the circle is called radius of the circle. And also you learnt about the chord. So what is chord? Chord is a line segment which joins any 2 points on the circle. See here CD is one chord which joins the 2 points C and D on the circle, and also AB is chord which joins the 2 points A and B on the circle, and AB is the chord which passes through the center, and also that is the longest chord. That is nothing but diameter. That is the longest chord of the circle and also which passes through the center of the circle is called chord. In circle you can draw any number of chords and also any number of diameters. All diameters are of equal length. All diameters are of equal length. Diameter is the longest chord and all diameters have the same length, which is equals to 2 times the radius. See here AB is a diameter, OA and OB are the radii, and AB is equals to R plus R, that equals 2R. If you denote the diameter as D and radius as R, D equals 2R, that is diameter equals twice of the radius. Here AOB is a diameter of the circle and OA and OB are the radii. Similarly you can draw any numbers of radii and also any number of diameters in the circle. And circle is having 3 regions, 3 parts it is. Circle divides the plane on which it lies into 3 parts. One is the interior of the circle, which is inside the circle, and the second one is the circle here. Third one is the exterior of the circle, that is outside the circle. The circle and its interior make up the circular region. Circle and interior region is togetherly called as circular region. Now let us discuss about arc, segment, sector. Then what is arc? Here you consider the circle. P and Q are 2 points on the circle, and a piece of circle between 2 points is called an arc. Here PXQ is a piece of circle between the points P and Q, and also PYQ is also piece of circle between the points P and Q. So here you will get two arcs which is of more length, that is greater length, and the other one is the smaller length. So the arc which is having more length, that is the longer arc, is called the major arc, and the smaller arc is called the minor arc. So here PYQ is the arc, that is the major arc, and PXQ is the shorter arc, that is the minor arc. In this way, 2 points can divide the circle into 2 arcs. If the points are here on the diameter of the circle, then you will get the 2 equal arcs here, and each arc is called the semicircle. Here, when the points of the circle lies on the diameter, when the points are the ends of the diameter, then both arcs are equal and each is called a semicircle. And the length of complete circle is called its circumference or perimeter. Length of complete circle, that is the circumference or perimeter. The region between a chord and either of its arc is called a segment. See here there is a AB, that is the chord, and APB is one arc, and also AQB is other arc. APB is the minor arc, AQB is the major arc. The region between a chord and the arc is called segment of the circular region or segment of the circle. Here APBA is one segment, that is the minor segment, and AQBA is another segment, that is the major segment. The region between the minor arc and the chord is called the minor segment, and the region between the major arc and the chord is called the major segment. Now let us discuss about the sector. Here what is sector? The region between arc and the two radii joining the center to the endpoints of the arc is called a sector. Here A and B are the 2 points. AB is an arc. OA and OB are the radii from the points A and B. And the region you can see here, that is the sector. And also here you can observe 2 sectors. One is the minor sector and other one is the major sector. The region between the minor arc and the corresponding radii is called minor sector, and the region between the major arc and its corresponding radii is the major sector. This is about the concepts that you have learnt in the 9th standard. That is about the previous concepts that you have learnt in 9th standard. Let us now examine the different situations that can arise when a circle and a line are given in a plane. See the figure here. AB is a line and there is a circle, and the line and the circle have no common point. In this case, the line AB is called non-intersecting line with respect to the circle. Here AB is non-intersecting line with respect to circle, as there is no common point for AB and circle. Now you see the second one. In the second figure, observe the line and the circle here. There are two common points A and B that the line PQ and the circle have here. Two common points are there. In this case, we call the line PQ a secant of the circle. A secant of the circle. Here, in the first case, they are non-intersecting line with the respect to the circle. And in the second figure, that is the secant of the circle. PQ is the secant of the circle as it is having 2 points A and B in common with the circle. And in the third figure, the line PQ is having 1 point A common with the circle. There is only 1 point A which is common to the line PQ and the circle. In this case, the line is called tangent to the circle. PQ is called tangent to the circle which touches the circle at a point A. You might have seen a pulley fitted over a well which is used in taking out water from the well. In that case, the rope on both the sides of the pulley acts as a tangent and helps to take out the water from the well. Now, what is tangent? Tangent to a circle. Tangent to a circle is a line that intersects the circle at only one point. The line touches the circle at only one point is called tangent to a circle. And the point at which the tangent touches the circle or the point of intersection of the line and the circle is called the point of contact. The common point of the tangent and the circle is called the point of contact. In this example, in this figure, PQ is the tangent of the circle with center O and A is the point of contact. A is the point of contact. So, point of contact is a point at which the tangent touches the circle. There is only one tangent at a point of the circle. Here, you consider a point A. A is a point on the circle. How many tangents can pass through or intersect at that point? You can observe that only one tangent. There is only one tangent at a point of the circle. In this figure, you observe the tangent P dash Q dash and also P double dash Q double dash. These two tangents are parallel to the secant which intersect the circle at P and Q. That is parallel to the line PQ. So, what you can say here, the tangent to a circle is a special case of secant when the two endpoints of its corresponding chord coincides. Here, the two endpoints are coinciding at a point to make a tangent. And also observe this figure. You can draw any number of radii in the circle and the radius which is drawn at the point of contact to the circle. Here, the radius drawn at the point of contact is perpendicular to the tangent here. Radius at the point of contact is perpendicular to the tangent. That is also one of the special property which says the relationship between the tangent and the radius at the point of contact.